legit.
Hey guys, what is going on? Mike here from Altcoin Freedom. I hope you're having a great Friday coming into this weekend, and I hope this weekend gives you a lot of time, if you can find some free time anyway, to be spending looking at the crypto market, researching it, checking out some of your favorite projects. As we see the market cap's taking a little bit of a hit today, guys, there's some news that can affect that. That's why that's happening, especially out of Japan. There was some news about the exchanges and some scrutiny from the government there. But this also gives us a chance to look at some projects while the prices are down where you could find some good buying opportunities, okay? So remember, don't invest any money you can't afford to lose, but if you are looking to invest, maybe you're scouring through the market and finding some of your favorite projects that are looking at very good prices, good buying opportunities. Okay, so in this video, guys, we're going to talk about how there was some news about the Ripple CEO, Garlinghouse, was saying why he thought Coinbase should add XRP, and we'll talk about how this has two effects, right? A lot of people say we don't need Coinbase for XRP, and that's true. And then there's the side that says, well, why not? Coinbase is always gives a nice little price surge when any coin gets on there. And if Ripple is actually, if XRP is one of the lower prices on there when institutional money comes, it looks very appealing to investors, okay? So we're going to talk about that and why he explained why he thought, Coinbase should add XRP and why it would be beneficial for Coinbase. And we're going to talk about how he also, the CEO, compares the company's XRP ownership, because that's a touchy situation right now, right? And we're looking the SEC and all the regulation and all the scrutiny that's coming down on XRP. One of the big factors people are looking at is the ownership of the major stake of Ripple, of the XRP that Ripple company has, okay? And he's going to compare that. He talks a little bit about the Saudi Arabia's oil, okay, and the ownership of that and how that affects centralization and decentralization and basically the word control. And there's also a lot of good news, interesting news for Ripple today about being added to things and things happening in the environment there, the ecosystem. We know that RCBC is looking to partner with a blockchain platform, and Ripple could be the choice. Also looking at, maybe people are saying Stellar or OMG, but Ripple could be out there because we know of the functionality and how it's already performing. So we'll talk about that in the video. And there was also interesting news, guys, about the first mobile wallet Edge platform adding Ripple. So the first mobile wallet showing support to the community for Ripple is pretty encouraging, shows that they're looking at the community. There's a lot of support and a lot of demand for Ripple, and they're coming through with that. So that's interesting stuff too, guys. And then in general, we'll just talk about your feelings about Ripple XRP and how we should be looking at it as a community. And there's a lot of views, as the prices are going up and down, and we're in that really bearish market right now. The prices are coming down. So some people are panicking, and what kind of news you're going to get about it and how you feel about your investments is what you have to do yourself. But maybe we'll share some information in the comments below about how you feel about Ripple and all your crypto investments in the market these days, and what you think about the future, about when we're going to hit that next bull run, and some of these prices you think we could be getting to, what projects you're looking at to maybe pick up some more position, a better position in. Okay, guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, this is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're crypto enthusiasts who enjoy sharing our opinions of the crypto market and talking about the news that's out there and sharing it with other crypto friends around the world, and we can help each other make good decisions and inform each other about different projects and pieces of news that are out there. So let's get right to it, guys. Actually, here's what the Ripple CEO, Garlinghouse, said about Coinbase and why he thought Coinbase should add XRP. Okay, and this was from a chat they had in Fortune, okay? So we know Coinbase is the largest cryptocurrency exchange platform in the United States, based on trading volume. And that's new, that's big, guys, because there's a lot of money coming in, especially if they can get the regulations set up in the States. There's a lot of money coming, a lot of trading, and big volume could be coming from the States. Okay, so Garlinghouse was saying that Coinbase should profit a great deal by listing XRP on its exchange because Ripple's the third-ranked cryptocurrency based on market capitalization. Okay, so we know Coinbase hasn't offered the support yet, and basically, we know they're waiting to see about the security issue and how things are going to be coming out from the SEC. But, Garlinghouse has said XRP and Ripple are solving problems at scale for institutions, and it might be in Coinbase's interest to participate in that. There's going to be trillions of dollars involved, okay? And Ripple's managed to sign strategic partnerships with banks all across the world, okay? The company markets its real-time settlement blockchain technology to many financial institutions, and many of them whom use the XRP cryptocurrency with the Ripple ledger. So these banking applications alone provide real-world utility for Ripple that hopefully Garland House and many people in the community think will drive the price of XRP tokens even higher, okay? So we know Coinbase hasn't yet listed it. Garland House is coming out stating why he thinks they should. Now we know they've given the green light there. We know for all the old ones, right? Like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum. Soon they'll be adding Ethereum Classic. Maybe we'll see Ripple on there. And guys, we don't need it, but it's also good, a little price surge, and we'll give the exposure when this institutional money and regular investors come in, and there's an option on there on Coinbase and it's at a lower price, which leads me also to think, guys, there's a lot of people talking about manipulation of people trying to keep the price down for when this does happen, okay? There could be a lot of manipulation outside looking to keep the price of Ripple and a lot of the projects down for their own interests, especially when we do hit this bull run. There could be reasons why, you know, people in the community, guys, you always see, how come whenever we have good news, prices go down or prices aren't moving like they used to whenever, but we were in a bull run back then, a bullish market where news could really spurge a big price increase. Right now, remember guys, if you're investing in a project because you like the technology, you believe in the company, and you see a real usage there in the, you know, in that industry, well then just because right now when new partnerships come out and really good news about these projects come out and the price slips a little bit or doesn't really move, remember, nothing changed with your project, with that industry, with that service or technology, okay? It's the market we're in right now. There's a lot of manipulation. We're in a bearish market. So remember why you actually ever were interested in a coin, and don't get caught don't get caught up too much in, oh, hey, the prices aren't moving when there's good news. It's not really a good analogy to be thinking about, okay? So don't worry about that too much. Just believe in the projects that you've actually done a lot of research into, and you can stay strong and, you know, support those. Stay in them if you continue to believe in that project. So that's interesting that Garland House is coming forward with his, you know, his own issuing his own statements of why Coinbase should give support. So that's really interesting. Now, another bit of news, you know, the CEO, Garland House, he also compares his company's XRP ownership to Saudi Arabia's oil, because that's why it comes down to, guys. A lot of people are really concerned about this ownership Ripple has of the huge amounts of tokens, okay? But we have to first, let's get back and talk about why Garland House believes Ripple is not a security, because this is going to affect some of this issue that we're looking at, okay? And he had three big arguments, okay? He first said it's open source, okay? So it's decentralized, and the technology that exists is independent of Ripple. Okay, so that's interesting. He said, you have to know, guys, if you're buying XRP, you're not buying shares of Ripple, okay? It's a private company. So investors have to know there's two different things here. XRP is not going to give you profits. Now, there's two things we need to know. So you're not getting profit in the company. So again, getting back to the arguments, it's very clear, right? He said if Ripple shuts down tomorrow, the XRP ledger continues to operate. He also said XRP does not follow under the technical definition of a security. That relates again to buying shares of Ripple, which are not. And then he stated that the XRP is being used as a utility by Ripple to solve a problem of providing fast and secure cross-border payments. Okay, so securities by definition are not utilities. That was what people are talking about. So we have to get back out to talking about this ownership right, because a lot of people are thinking about, well, Ripple owns 60% of all the XRP tokens. So Garland House said, like, he doesn't think that really his ownership of XRP gives control over it because it's open source decentralized technology. And he referred to how Saudi Arabia owns a lot of oil, but it doesn't give them the control of oil. So we got to see what happens there, guys. It's interesting news if Coinbase could give a little price bump there, especially if we start getting into a bullish market. But if not, it's exposure to a big, broad mass of, you know, institutional investors. But if not, just the real life use cases and partnerships is enough. Ripple is really paving its own way there and maybe doesn't need anything to do with Coinbase. Okay, so that's pretty interesting stuff. Now, RBC, guys, if you don't know about this, they're looking to partner with blockchain. Okay, and we know blockchain is going to have a huge impact in banking industry because SWIFT is really lagging behind in technology. People say they can't catch up. How could they catch up at this point if they haven't caught up in years already? Okay, so maybe they're going to be hit really hard here. Now, some of the coins and projects like Stellar, Ripple, OMG, they're always being thrown around about who's going to partner with what. But we know the bank, Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation, so RCBC, it's a huge, large bank in the Philippines. And this bank is looking to create blockchain payment system for Filipino workers working in Japan, so they can quickly and easily transfer that funds, okay, back and forth. Now, they want to make this payment very fast and very cheap to benefit these workers. So some people are saying, okay, the partnership, according to the bank, basically the partnership's with IBM, but they haven't yet named the blockchain partner. So some people think, IBM has the partnership with Stellar Lumen, so maybe that's possibly going to be the partner. But, and that could be it, because Stellar is also involved with cross-border payments. But some speculation is saying that because they said an unnamed blockchain project and they didn't get out there with Stellar, this partnership could be pointing at maybe XRP. And because we know Ripple's being used in cross-border payments by banks in Southeast Asia right now, and it does very good at this purpose. It serves this purpose quite well. So it wouldn't be surprising if the bank wants to make use of XRP as a very fast way to do extremely low fees in its transfers. So that's something to think about. Could be more partnerships and more use cases for RBC. And to look at how strong the community is and how a lot of these institutions, technologies, other people in the community are listening to the Ripple community, there was news that the Edge platform became the first mobile wallet to add Ripple. Okay, so that's a very, very good high-end security feature mobile wallet, and it's the very first one to add support for Ripple XRP. And this new edition of Ripple XRP, guys, basically it's a result of the platform. They want to innovate, they want to optimize, and they want to be a leader out there in the mobile platform. So basically, this really shows all the community members, cryptocurrency enthusiasts everywhere, that this adoption of Ripple is really showing the mainstream need, demand, and that these people are listening to the Ripple community. Okay, so for a few months, there's been a big, strong demand for XRP out there, and the Edge platform has listened. So that's interesting that XRP is getting out there into the mobile app industry, and Ripple is the first one they want to add. Okay, they've also added Monero with that, but Ripple is in there as one of the first ones. So that's really good. But guys, let's talk more about just Ripple XRP as a project and the crypto world just in general, because a lot of people are really worried right now. The market's down and people are thinking I should get out of Ripple. A lot of people are saying it's buying opportunity, pick up more. So you could look at it, right? And maybe it's a good idea for you if you really believe in Ripple, you believe in the technology, and you believe in the usage of Ripple. These prices could be good buying opportunities where if you have money that, again, you're willing to lose, because that's how you should be investing, right? Don't use money you can't afford to lose. But if there's money you're willing to take a gamble on there and think, hey, I can risk this money, I can put it into an investment, and maybe it's a good time. If you think you're done with Ripple and you want to get out of XRP, remember, you only lose when you sell. So if the market's down and you're down, you bought it at an all-time high or something like that, you're only going to lose if you sell. So if that makes sense for you, you got to do what you got to do. But remember, a lot of people are looking at this as a buying opportunity. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Is this a great buying opportunity? Are you trying to stock up with as much as you can whenever you find a little bit of extra money that you can spare for your investments? So also, guys, there's a lot of manipulation. Like I said, people are thinking there's a lot of outside sources keeping the prices down so they can buy this up. The banks, the institutions, they can buy this XRP up cheap because they know where it's going in the future. Okay, so this could be a lot of price manipulation to shake out a lot of XRP holders, just like it's done in other cryptocurrencies, when the whales are manipulating it so they can grab up all the crypto cheap. That could be, because this could be one of the best prospects in the market. This could be something game-changing for the globe. This could be a revolution we're witnessing right here, like you'll hear on YouTube. So that's pretty interesting stuff, guys, to think. If people are out there saying the price is being manipulated because people are trying to get a hold of this XRP cheap, and you have some, maybe it's something you want to hold on to, because in the future you might be kicking yourself if you got rid of it. And there was news, Japanese authorities were cracking down on crypto in Japan, so that could be affecting the market a little bit and keeping the prices down. But if you have some extra money, guys, what are you going to do? What projects are you getting into? Are you going to try to get some more Ripple if it's something you believe in? Or is there some other projects you're thinking about right now with these good prices? But remember, guys, this weekend, if you can, spend a little time with your family and friends. Do something outside the crypto market where you can get your mind off of these prices, because the market's down a little bit. It's driving a lot of people crazy and they're stressed out. The market should be rebounding soon. We should be getting that bullish thing, the bullish run. Coming into September, October, it's going to be very interesting what happens with institutional money coming in, if we're looking at trillions of dollars and the regulations get all settled down. So let me know in the comments below, guys, if you're going to, be able to step away from the market a little bit, or is this something that you really enjoy and your fun, like we said in other videos, is checking out the market and you see this as a really good buying opportunity to get some other coins. no matter what you do, guys, okay, this is the only bit of advice I can give you, and I feel like I really should give to anyone new who might be watching this video, or anyone who's just been sitting on the fence. Pick up your crypto offline hardware wallet, okay, and protect your coins, protect your cryptocurrency. It's a little community message. I feel I'd be doing a service to any newbies out there if they don't know about this, because there's a lot of exchanges being hacked, a lot of crypto being stolen. So protect your crypto so you don't lose your future wealth that you're building, and you feel very comfortable at night when you sleep knowing your crypto's there in the morning. Guys, if you could give the video a like, I appreciate that. That helps us out a lot. And subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos all the time when they come out from us, and catch any pieces of news that might interest you, or some piece of news that gets you turned on to a new project you want to do some more research on, because that's what you got to do. You got to do your own research, guys, okay? And don't invest with emotions, invest with the facts and knowledge that you know about these projects. Don't get caught up in any hype, and don't fall for any FUD. Okay, guys, have a good weekend. I hope you're enjoying the games. If you're a soccer fan, you're enjoying the World Cup, or even if you're not a soccer fan, maybe you're enjoying the festivities and some parties with your friends that are just getting out and having some fun. And if you're enjoying the market, let me know in the comments below what you're looking at for some projects that you see good buying opportunities in. And if you're going to get a crypto offline hardware wallet, we have a link in the description below where you can get a ledger right from the manufacturer. It's the safest way to make sure it was never tampered with. Protect your crypto, guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.